Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday and welcome to our group. I'm sorry, not much to look at today. It's been a busy morning and there just wasn't time for makeup and stuff yet. Anyway, so we're glad to have you in our group. First of all, I want to go over what the expectations are, what you can expect from us, and then what we expect from you. And then we'll talk a little more about how this group is going to run in particular, because it's different than other groups that we've done in the past. So first of all, welcome. There are 4 coaches leading this group: myself, Rachel, Brittany, and Tiffany. So one of the 4 of us invited you in here, and so whenever we say something like, talk to your coach about, that means refer back to and ask the woman who invited you into the group. But there are 4 of us, and that makes the group way more fun because we get a bigger, better mix of people with different backgrounds and experiences. And it also makes it easier on us because we get to share the load a little bit for the coach posts. You can expect from us that we will be in here every day checking on all the comments that you share, all of the struggles, all of, if you log a workout or you log a Shakeology, we will be there to look at it, to like it, to comment on it, to answer your questions, and help you along on this journey. You can expect that we are also watching these To Be Mindset videos. We have already watched all of them to begin with, so we know how to help you, but we will also be rewatching them with you so we can make sure we're all on the same page at the same time. We are also part of an exclusive coach test group. I hope you guys are too, and that you at least know what I'm talking about when I say that. It's led by Alana Molstein herself. And if you're not part of it, that's fine. You can ask your questions here. And if we don't know the answer, then we can refer to her in that exclusive coach test group. And if you are a part of that group, I hope you're really enjoying it and getting a lot from it, and that you've caught up on the videos that were from a few weeks ago, or started a few weeks ago before you got involved with that, and that you're making the most of it. And feel free to share your insights from there in this group too, because there's a lot more information coming from her in that group than even what you get through the videos and what you're going to get here through our coach posts as well. So lots and lots of support going on, and I hope that you appreciate the value that's in that, because this is going to be amazing. You're going to have such good results if you can stick with it. Now, what we expect from you. We expect that every day you will check in on this group. We expect that you will do the assignments with the coach posts, or homework with the coach posts, whatever questions we have and things we want you to do. We expect that you will be watching the To Be Mindset videos, either binge watching them all at once and then reviewing periodically, or going along with the pace that we set in this group. It'll only take a couple of weeks to get through all the videos if you stick with our pace, but that means that you have a little bit of time to implement each new thing before feeling like you have to do all of it, because it can be a lot to adopt all at once, especially if it's way different than the way you were living before. So we want you to make sure that you are getting the very most out of this and going slow and steady through the whole thing. We expect that you will bring your questions, your concerns, your issues, and things to the group so that we can all help to troubleshoot. Because if you have a question or an issue or a problem, or you're hitting a wall, guaranteed there's at least one other person in this group who's having the same issue, and we want to help everyone get stronger and better together. So we expect that you'll be in here and be engaged. We expect that at your own pace, you'll be implementing these new ideas and techniques and practices, but there is no race. You're welcome to do it, binge watch all the videos and just change your whole life overnight, or go at our pace and take some time to consider each thing, each new addition, and go at whatever speed you want to, because this is your journey, not mine, not Brittany's, not Rachel's, not Tiffany's, not your next door neighbor's, or anybody else's. You are on your journey, and there is no sense in comparing you to us or us to you, because this is about you, and we're all in it together. That makes us stronger, that holds us more accountable, that gives us a lot more resources and better brains to come up with solutions to our problems. But this is your journey, and it needs to be personal to you. Again, so bring all your questions and concerns and considerations and issues, and we will help you through it as best we can. But in the end, it comes down to you. However much effort you put into this group and to changing your lifestyle and your mindset, the faster and the more lasting and the better your results will be. I can't do the work for you. All I can do is give you the information and tools and resources I have, and then you have to take it and run with it and make it yours and make it last. And I hope that you will. Okay, so in this group, it's going to be a 60-day group. I thought it was going to be shorter at first, then we started going through all of the content we wanted to share with you, and it ended up taking a whole lot more like days to be able to share everything we want to share with you. So it's going to end up being a 60-day group. I've extended the length of the group for the Challenge Tracker app, so don't even worry about that. But for the first little while, for the first, I think, 7 or 8 days, if you include the weekend, maybe 9 days, we're going to focus on prep week. Which again will take longer than a week, but we're calling it prep week because it takes 7 days. So for the first 7 days, we're going to be 7 days minus the weekend, so like 9 or 10 days. We're going to be focusing on just getting started, just the little steps you need to make sure that you are ready to go full bore right after that. And then we'll keep sharing tips and tricks and information. We'll go through all the videos together, make sure everyone understands all the principles, all the techniques, and everything along the way. And then we'll start throwing in additional information after that. But just don't worry about the pace. You're allowed to go ahead of us if you want to, but don't feel like you have to be ahead of where we are to be successful. It is all going to be covered. We're going to cover all of it and make sure everyone has a deep understanding of what to do to get the best results. I know that tomorrow we're going to be asking everyone to introduce themselves, so maybe you can think about that. But for tonight, the last thing I want you to do, or for today, the last thing I want you to do is to make sure you have your before pictures and stats. So what does that look like? That looks like standing up, maybe in your bathroom in a pair of like a sports bra and shorts, or maybe in a bra and panties if you're comfortable with that, but not naked. You don't need to do that. Just in clothes that show skin, especially in your midriff. The more skin, the better. And you don't ever have to show this to anybody if you don't want to. But I promise you want to see your body as it is right now before you get started, because things are going to change and you will not look like this again. And you'll want to be able to look back and see all the progress you've made. So you want those before pictures, even if you hide them and never share them in your life. You will want to be able to compare side by side where you were and where you're going to be once you get there. So take the before pictures. You can save them here in this app so that you have them to compare side by side in a month or two. And then also in this app, you can do your measurements. There's, if you go to the plus button at the bottom, there are options either to log a workout, log to Shakeology, log your weight, or log your measurements. And so you'll just click on the measurements one, and it has prompts for where to measure. And if you have questions about what that looks like, then ask, and we'll make sure, like, if you measure across the nipples or across the chest, both are chest measurements. It doesn't, anyway, so if you have questions like that detailed, then let your coach know, and she can help you with that process. And then you do a weigh-in as well too, and you can save that in my Challenge Tracker app, again, by pressing that plus button at the bottom of the screen here, and you'll get a chance to weigh in. But do that now. I also suggest that if you have not yet, that you go back to your profile and set a goal, a personal goal, maybe even a SMART goal. But even if it's just a big, hairy, audacious goal that doesn't really have any parameters yet, it's just like a place you want to arrive at some point, write a goal down. And if you have no idea what your goal is going to be, then contact your coach and she can help you. She'll coach you along in setting up your goal. Okay, I wanted to keep this as brief as possible. I'm sorry it was this long, but we're grateful to have you in this group with us. We are so excited to get started and share the things that we've already had some success with. We love you all. We're glad you're here, and we'll see you again bright and early tomorrow. Bye.